Yeah, what is up, guys? Today's video, I want to talk about some furry drama between two content creators, one being Peeby and the other being BetaEta. Now, these are two content creators that mostly do fursuit videos, either streaming or making content on TikTok or YouTube. And recently, over the past, I believe, month, there's been a little bit of drama between these two. I believe this drama started from a simple video that Peeby made with his father. I tried to find the original video on his TikTok and YouTube, and I can't find it. I'm assuming he took it down, which you'll probably see later in the video, probably why he did that. But I'll try to explain the video from my memory. Basically, Peeby likes to make videos once in a while with his father or himself where he'll do these joking videos where he'll be like, oh, look at the evil side of the fandom. And, he'll point out just weird shit. And obviously, one of the weird things he talked about was diaper furs, which, are furries that, unfortunately, they like to wear diapers and act like babies. And sometimes these sickos do sexual things with that stuff. And obviously, Peeby thinks it's weird and just kind of poked fun at it. He didn't really directly call anybody out and try to expose him. He just kind of jabbed a little bit at these people. And, of course, one of these people being BetaEta. Now, because Peeby made this video and had a picture of him in there with the diaper stuff, I guess people went in on Twitter and probably on Beta's other social medias and started probably harassing him and quote-unquote exposing him and saying, probably talking about the diaper shit, probably digging through his stuff. He posted a tweet back in December 28th saying, posting this here to give an update. But if you're wondering how Beta is doing about a week after this, I'm still having ups and downs in terms of my emotions, but I'm taking things one day at a time and being around good friends when I can this month. And then he posted to, I don't know what you want to call them, twitlongers or whatever. Not really twitlongers, but a long message in these notes. I'll read them for you. So, full disclosure with what's been going on with me recently. A few weeks back, I was targeted, sexually harassed, publicly shamed, and defamed by multiple furry content creators and their online audience. This is because I have an adult side, an after dark account, and participate in the adult side of the fandom that they do not approve of nor respect the privacy/boundaries of. My adult side has remained separate from what I do on my main and has only ever involved or interacted with consenting adults. I am beyond appalled with this behavior. I feel violated beyond belief and more so disgusted with this weaponized violation of boundaries. Not just my boundaries were broken, but the boundaries of others, many of whom are minors, were broken through this creator blatantly putting screenshots of my After Dark account onto their followers' feeds. I appreciate everyone's patience and understanding with me in this situation. It has taken me time to emotionally process it all. I'm still mulling over and processing what the best course of action is for this matter, but to say I am deeply hurt and betrayed by all of this would be an understatement. And then about January 9th, he said, about a month now and I'm still working past the pain that this whole thing caused and is still causing. The feeling of having been violated like this isn't something that goes away quickly, but has gotten a little bit easier and manageable each day. Just gotta keep going with a heart. Now, I don't know the people that are directly attacking Beta. I remember Peeby's video, and I do wish I do wish I knew where it was, but I just can't find it, so I can't play it. From my and I'm going off my memory here, but his videos, actually all his videos, are pretty damn harmless. Yes, he'll jab a little bit, a slight call out to these people that do weird shit or things that he just doesn't like, but that's about it. He doesn't go and harass Beta. He's never sat there and told anybody to go harass anybody or do stupid shit. He just simply had a picture of him up, and I didn't know this about Beta either, that he was into diaper shit, because I used to watch Beta when I was getting somewhat into the fandom, or at least more comfortable with being in the fandom. I would watch him and some other people on YouTube and sometimes on Twitch. I didn't know that about him. Now, I will say this. I don't really care if someone does adult activities and post it online. It is what it is. I really don't care. Sure, will I poke fun and say something stupid about it? Most likely, but if you want to do that shit, go for it. Cool for you. But when I did look on his Twitter, his AD Twitter, and also Peeby's video, which I will show later and talk about. Yeah, I mean, there was fucking baby fur shit on there, which to me is weird and it's disgusting. And of course, you know, reading the comments and the tweets or people's replies to his tweet, of course, you got people down there saying that we shouldn't be kink shaming anybody, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I agree with that. You shouldn't be kink shaming anybody. You know, if somebody likes to suck toes or whatever, like, good on them. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but whatever. Good for you. But when you're doing something that involves acting like a baby and wearing baby shit and then being sexual with it, it's disgusting. And yes, you should be shamed for it. Sorry if you don't like that, but that's just how it is in this world. Now, I'll play Peeby's video, and then I'll talk about it and give you my opinion.
Hey guys, let's talk about BetaEtaDelota. I genuinely did not want to go back and forth with this man, but I think it's been reaching a boiling point to the point where I have to talk about it. But about a month ago, I included Beta in a video where I talked about how he likes to do adult stuff in diapers and also the fact that he likes cub art, or at the very least, followed cub artists and even got art from them. Whether it was a gift or not from the artist, it was still up on Beta's AD Twitter, or at the very least, it was before he went private. And I want to be very, very clear. Beta's diaper account was a public Twitter account for years. I did not go behind a paywall. I did not go through private information and pull it out. I posted public information that he chose to share with the internet. He keeps saying all this bullshit that I broke his privacy and I did this and I did that and I violated him, and that's just not true. I did not do any of that. Beta, this was out in the open for the public to see. Stop sympathy baiting. Stop telling people that I endangered minors. All I did was show a photo of you in full suit in a diaper. It is not worse than any of the videos that I have with diaper furs in it. I have so many videos where there are people in diapers and stuff like that, and they're all fully clothed, like the picture I showed about Beta. I did not include any NSFW images. Also, with that being said, it's kind of ironic you say that when you have been pushing your inflation art to minors for years. Inflation by itself is harmless, obviously, but pushing your kinks onto your minor audience is not okay. Also, he's been trying to get me banned or either warned staff about me at an A&E, which is a furry convention, because he feels unsafe. I want to say I have never threatened him, nor will I. I'm not a violent person, and I would never waste my time on someone like that. I've had to delete my post on YouTube because I kept getting threats from baby furs telling me to either not be on the planet anymore or leave the fandom. I've been threatened to be sued. I've had people so upset with me that they've called me a liar about my sexual assault stuff at MFF because of this. It's generally disgusting, and like I said, I really wanted to leave all of this alone, but Beta will not stop lying and playing the victim card. You know what you did, dude. Own up to it and stop sending your goons over me when I never said for anyone to attack you, ever. Also, I also want to say that I have no problem with literally any AD stuff the community does at all. The jokes I make are that, jokes. I am not a Puritan furry. I have no issue with anybody that does any NSFW stuff, okay? What I do have an issue with is that when people sexualize little kids, wear diapers that have baby imagery on them while they act like babies as they do NSFW stuff. Oh, and also like cub stuff, which is literally furry lolly, and it's disgusting. I hope you guys can understand my side of the story. I would never intentionally attack somebody. All I did was just post facts that were available to me on the internet publicly. And I made a few jokes as well, but that's what I usually do. I'm done talking about this, and I want to continue to stay away from the drama like I have been doing for the past couple of months. I love you guys, and I will see you guys later. Bye.
So yeah, I mean, what he said, I don't see anything wrong with it. You know, that AD account was completely public. Everything, and here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you post, I don't care if it's on your main account or on a separate account. I don't care if you keep it completely separated as much as possible. If you decide to go upload NSFW content online, you have to expect the worst. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. If you want to post NSFW content and then try to have this whole facade or whatever, and people find it, you can't cry about it. Womp womp. You know, you actively posted your fetish shit publicly. It's public. I saw it. This guy's clearly saw it. Many other people have seen it. So I don't know. I think Beta is just an idiot and a crybaby, and he just doesn't like that. People are obviously shaming him. And honestly, Beta, if for some reason you're watching this, the only advice I can give you is to fucking move on and not be a fucking weirdo. I think I mentioned everything well. I don't know everything. Obviously, if you are out there harassing either Peeby or Beta, I highly suggest not to do that anymore. No, there's no need to do that. Personally, I think Peeby has done nothing wrong. And I mean, I'm glad he's brought it up because I never knew that about Beta. And, well, Peeby's a reason why I will not watch or support Beta, because I think baby fur shit is disgusting. Anything to do with kids and kids stuff is fucking disgusting. And if you don't like that, then I don't know what to tell you. Go wear your diaper and go cry and suck on your pacifier. Thank you for watching. Do not harass anybody, please, and have a good rest of your day. Hopefully these two people will stay safe.